El Paso has always been a smuggling community, and there's always been a lot of movement back and forth because you get the border crossing card, and it's not hard to get one of those. It's just you can come, like if you live in Juarez, you can get a border crossing card without much problem, and you can come across back and forth. There, people were putting their kids in private school in El Paso. You come across to do business from back and forth. You just can't get past a checkpoint with it, the 26-mile rule. So it's a really codependent relationship between El Paso and Juarez. We used to go to Juarez all the time when we first moved there. We went over the dog races once. You say we did it. We went to the Mercado all the time. We'd go over for dinner. It was a really easy process. It wasn't a threat. You go over there, you'd see, young men from the base, running in hordes to the bars and stuff like that, and all that. And it wasn't until later in our tour that it got bad, and where the ASAC made it off limits to us because as we would take off loads, and they were all Amato loads because that was his corridor, and they would round people up and kill them and torture them, trying to find out who the snitch was. So that's when the violence really started in the narcotics world.
What year is that?
I think it was Travis Kirkendall, who's our ASAC, who did that. Probably 93, 94.
Okay.
Is when he said, hey, no more going across, kind of thing, guys. If you only going over on official business when we go over en masse, We had a group, I believe it was Group 1, that would work with the Mex Feds over there on a limited basis, and because you're dancing with the devil there,
Yeah.
And, it had a lot of guys in there, native Spanish speakers, that, they could communicate and understand what was being said around them. And, they were very specifically planned operations. Not a lot of success for obvious reasons.